Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale. You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Somerdale, and Stratford.
For the first time since 1971, Sterling is South Jersey champ.
Went on to become the New Jersey Tournament of Champions winner. South Jersey's never won it before. So the Sterling Lady Knights and that string sing. South Jersey is well represented now.
Sterling is going to the championship game.
Looks like he's fouled there. Put up a desperation shot, and then he goes in! It's good! It's good!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sterling Channel 19. We are here for some boys basketball. It's the 11 and 12 Sterling Knights taking on the 13 and 12 Gloucester Lions. I want to send it over to Connor Strauss and Dan Leakin for the pregame show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Knights Game Day. I'm your host, Connor Strauss, along with Dan Leakin. Dan, how are you feeling about this game tonight?
Well, unfortunately for this Knights Game Day, we don't have the big crowd behind us, but we do have some Sterling basketball. Sterling is 11 and 12 on the season, and their last loss was against Camden, but their last win was against Haddon Township, a really nice game. And someone to look out for the Knights is Julian Johnson. He is averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 53 points made. As much as he's good outside, he's also good inside. He's very versatile at the rim and has a really nice mid-range jumper.
Yeah, and then you take a look on Gloucester's side of the ball. They're 13 and 12. Their last win came against Gloucester Catholic. Good Catholic school team. Their last loss came against Eastern, a very difficult team. They played in the Castle earlier this year in the MLK Day tournament. You want to look out for Keegan Cohen. He has 73 points made on the season. He is a force from beyond the arc, and he killed Sterling last game with those shots from beyond the arc. Gloucester beat Sterling at the Castle earlier this year, 53-49. Keegan Cohen, big force from the perimeter in that game. Dan, who do you think is going to win tonight?
Well, listen, I've seen Gloucester play twice here at the Castle, one during the MLK tournament and one against us in this gym, and they are a really versatile team. They can kill you from the perimeter, and they have some really good paint depth. I think Gloucester's going to take it.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Knights tonight, but that's going to do it for Knights Game Day. I'm your host, Connor Strauss, along with Danny Leakin. Go Knights.
Thank you, guys. We'll take a look at the Colonial Liberty standings. Haddonfield leading the way at 25 and 1, followed by Sterling at 11 and 12. Haddon Heights at 14 and 10. Paulsboro at 10 and 12. Haddon Township 5 and 20, and West Deptford at the bottom at 7 and 16. And we'll take a look at the Colonial Patriots standings. It's Audubon leading the way at 13 and 11. Woodbury at 14 and 9. Gloucester at 13 and 12. Linnewald at 9 and 15. Collingswood at 6 and 19, and Gateway at the very bottom at 1 and 23. And take a look at compare the teams. Sterling 11 and 12, second in the Colonial Liberty, offense averaging 53 points per game, defense allowing 58. Leading scorers for the Knights are Walt Garrison and Julian Johnson, both with 13 points. Zion Arnett at 9 points per game, and Travis Schmid with 8. Take a look at Gloucester. They're 13 and 12, third in the Colonial Patriot, offense averaging 56 points per game, defense allowing 53. Their leading scorer is Keegan Cohen at 12 points per game, followed by Ryan James at 10, Jake Smith at 9, and Michael Light with 7 points per game. Take a look at the game history. Sterling leads the series 2-1. Gloucester won last game 53-49 earlier this year, and Sterling's last win against Gloucester came back in January of 2023. And you take a look at the playoff bracket in terms of power points. Sterling sitting there at rank 10, Gloucester right below them at rank 11. You take a look at the girls brackets. You take a look, Sterling going to be taking on West Deptford as of now on Wednesday. That'll be live on Channel 19, and you look at Gloucester looking to pay against Haddonfield. You see Gloucester there for the boys and Sterling as well. And we are going to let the boys introduce themselves.
Travis Schmid, forward, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Zion Arnett, guard, Somerdale, New Jersey.
Julian Johnson, guard, Somerdale, New Jersey.
Joshua Bush, forward, Magnolia, New Jersey.
Brandon Allison, guard, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Walt Garrison, wing, Woodbury.
Isaiah Bethea, guard, Stratford.
Jace Camardo, guard, Stratford. Isaiah Benjamin, point guard, Magnolia.
Casey Kozaneski, big guard, Stratford. Marquise Holloway, forward, Magnolia. Justice Gamble, guard, Stratford, New Jersey.
Jake Spiritoso, forward, Magnolia.
So you take a look as both boys are lined up. You look at these Sterling starters here today. Zion Arnett, the junior, had 14 points when Sterling took on Haddonfield. Also averages 1.6 steals per game. Then it's Travis Schmidt, who had 26 points against Haddon Heights back on January 30th. Next, it's Walt Garrison, who had 13 points and 7 rebounds the last time Sterling took on Gloucester. Then it's Julian Johnson, who's the leading scorer last game versus the Lions, had 5 made threes versus Gloucester as well. And then it's Jason Camardo, who had a season-high 13 points on January 18th against Woodbury. And we're going to introduce something that is going on here at the Castle, a special moment of silence here for Jay Clark as we will listen in.
Over the weekend, the community lost an important member to the community and Sterling Board President Jay Clark. Mr. Clark was a dedicated member to the Sterling community, including the SAO, Youth Knights Wrestling, and our own Boys Basketball Brotherhood. Could you please join us in a moment of silence? Thank you. Tonight's game is dedicated to Mr. Clark. Could the family of Mr. Clark please meet us at half court for a gift presentation? With that, every single day, don't be afraid to be great. And now here are the starting lineups.
So a very special moment here at the Castle in honor of Jay Clark. Great to see that both teams were able to take that time to commemorate such an impactful person in this community.
Yeah, and I would just like to thank the Gloucester head coach Liam James and head coach Justin Behringer and all of the players, as Brian did, for making that moment possible to honor him today.
So we'll listen into the starters being introduced for both Sterling and Gloucester. We'll be back in a moment.
And at 46-1, senior number 23, Michael White. The line is driven by Ian, assisted by Ian James Confident, Chris
So when I was talking to Coach Behringer before the game, he was really talking about the last time these two teams met. It was a loss for the Knights, 53-49 in favor of Gloucester. He said that they started out a little slow with that zone and then allowed for number 10 of the Gloucester Lions, Keegan Cohen, to really get going. Has 70 made threes on the year, and he does a great job of, when we watched him, moving off the ball. Doesn't need the ball to create his own shot. And with that zone, he really feasted because Sterling had a tough time of moving around and trying to cover him, moving from different soft spot to different soft spot.
Yeah, something very interesting to point out about Keegan Cohen. He has scored 10-plus points in 8 of his last 10 games. So definitely something to watch out for. But right now, Gloucester coming off of a loss against Eastern. They lost 85-49, with Keegan Cohen only putting up 3 points in that game. So Eastern really showing that if you want to take down these Lions convincingly, take away their most elite point scorer.
Yeah, well, Eastern, a Group 4 school. We take a look at the coaches there. On the left is head coach Liam James of the Gloucester Lions, and on the right is head coach Justin Behringer, who's looking to try and get to 12-12 here today, even though the playoff bracket looks to be set.
Should be a good one here in the final regular season game for the Knights here today. And they will be away next Wednesday for their first playoff game. And way to start off here as that heads right towards Jensen. It bounced off of camera 6 right into my arms. And guys, I didn't pull a Connor Strauss, but we are underway here at the Castle for real this time. And Gloucester will start off with possession. Glad you're with us here on Channel 19. Pass to the outside. Here is Cohen.
And you can see already the Knights are set up in a man defense, going man-to-man, not allowing Cohen to go around and find the soft spots in that zone.
Harris with a pass to Light. Nice feed inside. Laying off the glass is good for Caden Harris. And the Lions take a 2-0 lead. Sterling looking for the counter. Here's Camardo orchestrating the offense. Quick find to Garrison. Underneath to Johnson, back to Garrison. Garrison taking himself, nice pass. Camardo finds Johnson. He wants 3. He's got it. Julian Johnson from the wing gives the Knights a 1-point lead.
Textbook execution there from Sterling. They see the Gloucester Lions running the zone. They do a good job with quick ball movement to get it to Johnson, who's been their best three-point shooter all year.
Cohen, quick find to James. James orchestrating something now for the Lions. Quick find to Harris. Harris working against Schmid, driving, nice spin move. That shot cannot go. Johnson with the rebound. Quick find to Garrison. Garrison loses it for a moment. Great pass to Arnett. Arnett driving, finds Schmid in the corner. Schmid for 3, no good. Just a bit too strong. Rebound for Ryan James.
And when playing against a zone defense like Gloucester is running right now, you're going to have those looks from the perimeter. A nice job by Sterling to be aggressive from outside.
That one floated in and good for Ryan James. So the Lions take the lead right back. 2 minutes of play here at the Castle, 4-3 in favor of Gloucester. Here is Garrison. Finds Schmidt on the outside, back to Garrison. He's got some space to work with. He'll find Arnett. Arnett in the corner, working against Light. Great find to Johnson. Johnson, 3-ball, yes! Another 3 for number 3.
And Julian Johnson so far has really had the hot hand for the Knights. If they keep feeding him the ball, and that's someone who I covered in the pregame, if they keep feeding him the ball, he'll get even hotter.
3-ball from the corner cannot go off the front of the rim, dribbled around, and it goes out of play.
Going to take another look at this. Look at the ball movement. They get it to Johnson and watch everybody just slow to rotate over. A good job there by Caden Harris to try and get over, get a hand in his face. But when Johnson had just a sliver of space out there on the perimeter, he's going to knock it down.
Here is James. Great find to Cohen in the corner. Cohen will slow up the pace a bit. He'll take a long 3, and that one no good. In and out, rebound for Arnett. Johnson finds Schmid. Great pass to Garrison underneath inside the paint. Driving inside, it's good. Great job by Walter Garrison, and it's a 4-point Sterling lead.
Yeah, Walter Garrison just attacking the rim with that hop step. Nice finish in close.
4-point advantage for the Knights in this opening quarter. Here's Michael Light driving inside, trying to dish it out, and it will go out of play.
Sterling's doing a really good job of executing man defense right now. They are sticking like glue onto their man, not letting anyone free, especially Keegan Cohen, who really lit them up last game, but they're doing a good job of containing him.
That one swatted away. Schmid gets it for Sterling. Finds Camardo. Stripped away from Camardo, and James comes up with it. Quick pass to Light. Light's got some space. Mid-range floater. It's good. And Michael Light ties it up. Wait, excuse me. The Lions still trail by 2. Johnson with another 3-ball, and that one cannot go. Rebound for Michael Light. Here's Light. Quick pass to the outside for James. Great ball movement on the exterior here for the Lions. Light for three. He's got it. And Michael Light gives the Lions a 1-point lead.
And this is a good job here by Michael Light, who scored 5 of the last points for the Lions, doing a good job. Cohen can't get things going early, so nice job for Michael Light to step up.
Here's Arnett underneath to Garrison. Great cross-court pass to Schmidt. He wants a three. That one cannot go. Tipped around. And Gloucester now on the move. So here is Light. Nice pass out to Kevin Wall. Wall gets it stolen away. Now goes back into the hands of Gloucester. That shot can't go. Johnson with a strong rebound. And Sterling gets it back. Schmid, great pass to Arnett. Arnett for three, too strong. And it goes out, and we'll get a whistle.
There's Coach Liam James making a couple substitutions. Keegan Cohen and Caden Harris, two of the starters, taking a bit of a rest here early in this game.
Yeah, Borsch checking in for the Knights for the first time today as well.
That's the thing about this Gloucester team, too, is it's not just they run their starters all game long. They have a pretty solid bench unit and a good rotation of 7 to 8 guys.
Camardo at the top of the key, no good. Bounced around and into the hands of Wall.
And even though that shot doesn't go down, I like the aggressiveness from Jason Camardo.
And a traveling call against Jake Smith. It'll be Sterling ball. Take a look. Bit too many steps right there. We'll give Sterling the ball back.
In the league, you might get away with that one, but here in high school, the officials all over it.
Here's Arnett. Arnett on the move. Underneath to Borsch. Finds Johnson. Sterling really slowing up the pace. They trail by 1. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Shout out to Gloucester's Marcus Flagg. He's been flying all over the place on this defensive possession.
And that shot good for Jason Camardo.
And Jason Camardo still relatively new. I mean, he's had a season under his belt, but still trying to get the shot going, working on his confidence, and that'll definitely help him to start this game.
Big three there for Camardo. Gloucester trying to answer back. James on the outside. Working against Camardo, a nice move. Get some space, quick find to Smith. And that one on the floor. And Sterling able to come up with it. Great play by Schmid. He's able to take it away and find Johnson. Here is Camardo. Working near the Gloucester bench. Nice find to Arnett. Arnett driving, finds a lane, and that one falls. Great fancy footwork from Zion Arnett, and that makes it a 4-point game.
Not only fancy footwork, but a strong finish. A nice job to switch hands in the air and go up and under there for the score. Crafty footwork and a nice finish there by Zion Arnett.
But not only does he have an electric three-point shot, he can really finish at the rim as he's shown there. He got in his bag a little bit with that under.
Floater is good. So that'll make this a 2-point game.
And Michael Light, we covered that Timber Creek game. His sister is the coach at Timber Creek and had another sister score over 2,000 points at Gloucester High School. So basketball runs in the Light family.
Take a look at the last basket as we get a foul on the floor. Take a look at Arnett. Fancy footwork, as me and Jake said. Able to lay that one up and in, and sends Arnett to the line. He's a 60% free throw shooter. Averages 9 points per game. First time the Knights are heading to the charity stripe today. First shot bounces around. It's good.
And the last game we covered for the Knights, Zion Arnett had 14 points against the Haddonfield Bulldogs, had a very tremendous showing in a game that wasn't too tremendous for Sterling. They ended up losing that one pretty badly.
Second one cannot go off the front of the rim. So about 9 seconds left. Gloucester might look for a final shot here. And that one's stripped away. It goes out. Clock will stop with 4.3 seconds.
Flag just got too out of control there. Tried to spin, and looked like his body was moving a little quicker than his thoughts were moving a little quicker than his body, I should say, and got a little out of control there.
Johnson with 2 seconds. Pretty much from the logo. No good, just short. And that's going to conclude this first quarter. We are going to introduce a new fundraiser going on here at the Castle to honor the life of Jay Clark. We'll be back in a moment. 14-11, the Knights lead it.
I'm Sean McLaughlin, and I'm setting up a fundraiser for board president and community legend Jay Clark and his family. Some of your favorite teachers and classmates' names will be on jars in the cafeteria. You can donate money into the jars to vote for classmates or teachers, with all proceeds going to the Clark family. The top 3 students and top teacher at the end of the fundraiser will shave their head at the student-faculty game on March 12th.
All you Sterling Knights, I need you to come out and donate to Jay Clark.
I want you. And I want you. And I want you.
And I want you.
I want you. I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you to donate to Jay Clark. And don't be afraid to be great and donate.
So a great fundraiser that's going to be going on here at the Castle, helped organized by Sean McLaughlin, Miss Johnson, and a whole ton of other people. And just a great fundraiser that's going to be honoring the life of Jay Clark. I'm happy to be contributing to that, and I can't wait to hopefully find out if my head will be getting buzzed on March 12th.
And mine as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a great fundraiser. I want to take this second here to shout out Sean McLaughlin, who's really spearheading that campaign, and it means a lot to not only me, but my younger brother and my mom, and anything that really is going on is definitely helpful in this time of need.
So the Knights with a 3-point lead as we start this second quarter. Borst driving inside, lays one in off the glass. Great job by Josh Borst to lay that one in. It's back to a 5-point game.
Show off the moves, big fella. Josh Borsch getting a little fancy down in the low post.
Here's Jake Smith, a quick find to Cohen. Cohen driving and swatted away. Zion Arnett says, nuh-uh.
Or, as Zion Arnett says, not in my house. He is absolutely not having any of what Keegan Cohen's trying to give him, and that was a really nice defensive play from Zion Arnett.
Here's Cohen now trying to orchestrate the offense. Knights with a 5-point lead here in the second quarter. Here's a 3-ball. That one goes. Nothing but net for Michael Light.
And what's so dangerous about Michael Light is he has an amazing shot. We saw it from the mid-range on one of the shots, and he shot 2-3 so far, but he has such a bulky build.
And Josh Borst answers back.
And Josh Borst clearly heard what I was talking about and wasn't having any of that.
So a 19-14 Knights lead. Jake Smith, quick pass to James. James thought about it. Here's Harris, now finds Light again. Light, he's got space. And that one can't go, a bit too strong. Tipped around in the paint, Borsch comes up with it. Gets it stripped away for a moment, but he's back with it. Finds Garrison in stride. Garrison driving, gets it stripped, and it will go out of play.
Take another look. Nice job with the triple threat step there from Borsch. Catches the defender a bit off, and Caden Harris, really nothing else he could do but just watch that shot go down for Josh Borsch. A great job of, even though he's got that 6'4" frame, he's able to be versatile and score from all 3 levels of the floor.
Yeah, he is a dynamic point scorer for this Knights team as we get a bit of a whistle here.
Taking a look. Looks like Wall's feet weren't set. They'll get the foul on him.
Long cross-court pass to Garrison. Working against James. Now here's Johnson. Johnson finds Arnett. Arnett driving in. Floater from mid-range cannot go. Bounced around into the hands of Johnson. He can lay that one in. Great second chance effort for Julian Johnson.
Right place, right time for Julian Johnson there. The ball just bounced off his eye on Arnett's hands, and he was there to scoop it up.
Michael Light in and out. Rebound here for Garrison. Garrison with it finds Schmid. Schmid driving, traveling call.
We're going to take another look at this. The ball bounces out, bounces off Arnett's hands right to Johnson, and Johnson is there to get that one to go up and in for an easy 2. The Knights now lead by 7.
You can follow us on Twitter at SterlingTV19. Find out whenever we go live. All information going on here around the castle, including tons of sporting events and much more. The winter sports are coming to a close, but spring sports starting up soon. You can find all that information when you follow us on Twitter.
There's a thought I did want to finish out about Michael Light. He is so physical in the paint because of his huge frame that when you find him anywhere, it is super hard to cover him, and he's shown tonight that he is doing really well.
Well, we talk about Borsch being a 3-level scorer, but Michael Light is really showing that, and he's shown that kind of all season for the Gloucester Lions. 49 made 2s, 24 made 3s, so he has the ability to knock down the 3 ball, and we've seen that here today.
Yeah, and you can't also disregard his defensive abilities. He's had 15 steals in his last 6 games, so definitely something to note, especially if this game starts to get a bit more physical. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Great feed inside, and that shot good. Jake Smith able to lay that one up and in.
Well, that's great work in the post there from the sophomore, Jake Smith, working against Borsch. Fakes to the one side, goes to the other, and has Borsch just lost in the sauce there. Good work down in the painted area.
Sophomore versus sophomore. It's going to be very interesting to see how the 2 big men handle themselves.
Here's Borsch on the outside. Great find to Garrison. Garrison on the outer edge. Here's Tummings who checks in. Garrison finds Borsch, and that one goes. Josh Borsch lays one in off the glass. Have a second quarter, big fella.
And that was great spacing there by Josh Borsch. He really found the soft spot in the zone. Garrison drew defensive attention when he drove in, and a nice job to just dump it there to Josh Borsch for the basket.
Here's Light, quick pass to Cohen. He wants a 3, and that one is good for Keegan Cohen.
And that's something you got to keep your eye out on. Had a slow start to this game, but Keegan Cohen can really get going in just a short amount of time. The Knights really have to keep all eyes on him.
And I mean, Julian Johnson was on him like glue, but a way to knock down that shot.
Julian Johnson for 3. That one does not go. Camardo keeps it in play. Great way to keep his balance on the sideline. Camardo stolen away. A foul is called.
And again, just moves off the ball, and Cohen has that range where he can even be a couple steps behind the 3-point arc and still knock that down. Johnson gave him a little too much room, and he just got going.
Yeah, can't be fooled by his 5'9" height. That shot cannot go. Camardo now with it. Garrison to Tummings. Tummings driving inside. Back to Camardo, stolen away by Cohen. So Cohen gets it back for the Lions. Lions trail by 4. Quick pass to Wall. Now here's James. James thought about it. Now Light with it. That went off the hands of Smith, goes out of play.
And even after that turnover right there, it feels like the Lions haven't had a ton of momentum in this game, but they've done a good job of really hanging around. Only a 4-point contest. The Knights really have to try and put their pedal to the metal and try and extend this lead.
Yeah, if they get caught sleeping, they're going to lose this lead very quickly, so they got to make sure that they keep up this momentum and keep up what's been going on.
And that's how this game was last time. It looked like a Zion Arnett stepped out of bounds there. Coach Liam James was really advocating for that. But that's how it was the last time these two teams met in this gym. It was really, Sterling had a lot of momentum in that game, and Gloucester kind of just silently kept themselves in it and ended up winning.
Nice job by Cohen to drive inside, lay that one in off the glass. He's had a very impressive first half for the Gloucester Lions. So now a 2-point lead for the Knights. They need a bucket here if they want some cushion. Ton of contact. Garrison just chucks it up for Borsch. Borsch, great find to Arnett. Arnett driving from the corner. That one goes. Strong, aggressive shot for a Zion Arnett.
He's such an aggressive ball player. Does a really good job of driving in on that one. Taking the contact, but still finishing at an elite level. Way to go, Zion.
So here is James working against Camardo. Quick find to Cohen. Cohen for three, does not go. Borsch with the rebound. Quick pass to Camardo. He'll slow things up. Finds Tummings. Tummings driving and working against Wall. Nice find underneath. Garrison thought about it. Tummings in the corner. Back to Camardo. He'll call up a play for the Knights. Camardo driving. Nice find. Arnett. Arnett stolen away. Taken right out of the hands. Great pass over the shoulder. And the shot cannot go. Dribbled around. Garrison comes up with it. Garrison driving. Stolen away. He lost it. James now with it for the Lions. Quick pass to Light. Light floater. No good. Bounces out. Borsch with the rebound. Now here's Garrison. Garrison driving. It's good. And a foul is called as well. And that is going to send Garrison to the line for the good old-fashioned three-point play.
And credit Kevin Wall, able to take this contact. Doesn't get the call go his way, but way to step in, way to take contact. Sometimes you need that player on your team to do that. And now that sends Walter Garrison to the line.
Garrison, a 62% free throw shooter, averages 13 points per game. Shot is good for Garrison, so he capitalizes after the foul. So a 7-point Knights lead. A little over a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Drive inside. It's good. Foul called. We saw the net shake right there. We'll take a look.
We're going to take a look. Nice job there from Ryan James. He gets the screen but goes to the other side. Looked like Arnett was thinking to try and fight over the screen initially. Way to be crafty there from the junior guard to just attack. Doesn't use the screen and goes right to the rim.
So that shot goes. So back to a 4-point game. 1:25 left. Here's Camardo. Now Garrison. Great ball movement here by the Knights. Borsch driving in. Borsch floats that one up. It's good for Josh Borsch, continuing his elite second quarter.
That's a great job from Borsch there. Just backs down the defender, turnaround jumper, nothing but net.
Three ball, way too strong, off the backboard. Arnett with the rebound finds Tummings. Back to Arnett. Now here's Borsch. Borsch driving again, finds Camardo. Camardo to Tummings. Tummings for three. He's got it. Nothing but net for Julian Tummings.
And Julian Tummings got in. He started on JV this season, but is starting to get some varsity minutes due to a limited roster, and he's doing a great job on defense and on offense. And there is his first three of the season, doing a great job this year.
James with a quick find to Cohen. Cohen got some space, and that one too strong off the back of the rim.
And again, just not Keegan Cohen's day today here, but a nice job of the Lions still hanging in this one thanks to Michael Light and company.
So here is Camardo slowing it down. 7 seconds. Camardo stolen away. Light with 2 seconds. He'll drive in. Layup is good. And that is going to conclude the half as the layup will count. You take a look right there. The Knights with a 33-26 lead. Second half action coming up right after this.
Jake did wrong here. Yes, Matt.
He was texting and driving. That was really dangerous.
Matt, you're full of baloney. I know a ton of people that text and drive.
No, dude. 94% of teens acknowledge the dangers of texting and driving, but 35% of teens still do it.
Well, nobody dies from this stuff anyway. It can't be that serious.
Really, Nevin? 21% of teen drivers involved in fatal car accidents were caused by texting and driving. If you go to nj.gov, you can get more facts about the dangers of texting and driving. And remember, when driving, stay in the zone
and kill the phone.
Day working.
So here, I noticed there's a lot of seniors with you.
Oh, he's in my senior experience class.
What's senior experience?
Yeah, Justin, senior experience is a great opportunity for seniors to gain work experience during the school day while earning income in any career of their interest.
Wow, that sounds really cool. What jobs qualify for this?
Any non-hazardous jobs qualify. There are really two types of students that take senior experience. Those that want experience in a career that interests them and they are able to build their resume. Then there are those who want to gain workplace skills and earn as much money as possible while building skills for the future.
That sounds interesting. How can I sign up?
Then come see me anytime or go talk to your guidance counselor.
All right, thank you.
Yo, you should probably answer that. It's probably somebody like super important.
Do not answer that. 1 out of 4 teens send a text at least once every time they drive.
Well, it can't be that harmful, can it?
No, dude. 1.6 million car crashes are caused by distracted drivers each year. So when driving, remember, stay in the zone and kill the phone.
Hey man, where you going?
Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill, chill. Yo, bro, chill.
You okay, dude? Yeah, I'll be alright.
I don't know why I did that.
Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
to talk to you.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What? Hit me. Why?
Because. Are you going to hit me or not?
No.
Wrong answer.
This is so stupid.
That's more like it.
I never said you could hit me. What is that guy fighting?
What's your name? I never called. Tyler. Like from Fight Club?
Shh. You heard it first.
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Oh, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. All right, I gotta go. Have a good day.
And welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. The Knights lead this one over the Gloucester Lions 33-26. We're going to take a look at some of the leading scorers at the half. Leading all scorers with 12 was Mike Light, followed there by Keegan Cohen and Ryan James, both with 5 apiece. And then Josh Borsch leading the Knights with 9 points, followed by Julian Johnson and a Zion Arnett, who had 5. We're going to take a look at what Josh Borsch was able to do in that first half.
Yeah, Josh Borsch just simply doing it all. You see him hitting a 3 right there almost from the corner, able to knock that one down, driving inside the paint. He is such an explosive big man for this Knights team, just able to do so much, kind of like a Swiss Army knife 6-man for this Knights squad. A nice pass from Garrison as Borsch lays that one in. We'll take a look one more time. Borsch on the exterior, drives inside, works against a few defenders, spins it out, and lays it in. A great first half for Josh Borsch.
And now on the other side of things, Michael Light leading all scorers with 12. Let's see what he was doing here in that first half.
Yeah, Michael Light has simply been extraordinary. He's picking up his teammate Keegan Cohen, who is usually the leading guy for these Gloucester Lions. He hits a 3 right there. He's been hitting 3s all over the place coming into this game. Just 24 made 3s on the year, and he has been doing such a good job at keeping the Gloucester Lions in this game. As you see, driving inside, working against Arnett, floats it up and in. He has just been so incredible. We'll take a look one more time. A big defensive play to end the half, and he lays that one in to make this what it is now.
So thanks for tuning in with us here at Channel 19. I'm Jake Clark, joined by now Connor Strauss, who came a little late, had to fill up his water bottle, and Brian McClernand. And guys, the Knights have done a nice job of scoring at all 3 levels here today, and they've played tight defense on Keegan Cohen.
Yeah, Keegan Cohen, it seems like every time he pulls up from 3, he's pulling up from the logo. They're really not giving him any space beyond the perimeter, and I think that's been a big point in shutting him down so far this game.
So we're about ready for things to get underway here in the second half. It's Michael Light set to inbound. Thanks for tuning in with us here on Channel 19. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Connor Strauss and Brian McClernand. So we've got second half basketball between the Gloucester Lions and the Sterling Knights. And the buzzer now sounds. We are ready to go. So Light now set to inbound. He gets this one to Cohen, and the second half is now underway. Cohen right in front of the bench, finds Smith. Here's Harris. Harris driving inside, strong take and a finish there Really strong drive to the basket there from Ryan James.
Yeah, nice job by Ryan James working against Camardo the whole way. Just took over that offensive drive there for the Lions. Great start to them in the second half.
Here's Johnson. Finds Schmid, back to Camardo. Camardo puts it on the floor, drives inside, left that one just a little short. Rebound Smith. So here is James. James thought about it. Now kick out. Here's Cohen on the wing, off the screen. Nice pass down low to Harris, and a nice start for the Gloucester Lions, and Caden Harris with 2.
Yeah, the Lions out on a 4-0 run to start this half. They've done what they've needed to do to get back in this game.
Johnson drives inside, layup off the glass, no good. Here's James to run the break. Now slows things down. James working off a screen, finds Smith. Smith pull-up jumper is good. And the Gloucester Lions going on a bit of a run here to begin this third quarter. We're going to get whistles and a timeout from Coach Behringer as it's now just a 1-point game.
Yeah, could not ask for a better start from these Gloucester Lions, coming out hot here in this second half. A big timeout for Coach Justin Behringer as they now find themselves just on top by 1. And the big key for Gloucester, they've been quick with the ball movement, very efficient shooting here in this second half to start it off. And different players making impact plays here early.
You can see there a couple Sterling Knights partaking in Ash Wednesday. That is today. It's also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
Back to you, Jake.
Jake, what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day is a very nice holiday to show expression for the ones that you care about and love the most. So thank you to all my Tech Crew Valentines here today. There's some Valentine's Day themed shirt on that little girl as we get back to basketball now. Here's Camardo. He gets this one to Arnett, and this one's taken away by James. James running. Arnett can't get there to block it, and now the Gloucester Lions, just like that, have a lead after the basket from Ryan James.
Yeah, and we've talked about all season about how the Knights have struggled to play all 4 quarters, and you're kind of seeing it here. They had a 7-point lead coming out of halftime, and now they find themselves down by 1.
Camardo driving, kicks to Johnson in the corner. Johnson driving inside. Pass too hot to handle there for Walter Garrison, so another turnover for Sterling.
Yeah, nice job by James. He read that play like a book. Drove inside. Arnett couldn't catch up. And a big bucket there for Ryan James.
The Knights running the press. Light gets it up the court. Nice pass there. And a pass from Ryan James to Jake Smith. Pretty fine there. And Smith converts.
Yeah, great job by Smith. He's been very efficient for these Lions, especially here in the second half so far.
Nice job there by Jason Camardo to answer back and end the dry spell for Sterling. Knights running the press yet again. Lions doing a great job. They beat the press. Now up the court. Here's Harris. Schmid poked that one away, but there's Smith to clean it up and score another basket down low for Jake Smith. Had 99 2-point makes coming into this one.
Yeah, Jake Smith cannot be stopped in the low block here in the second half to start. Sterling's going to have to think of an answer.
Arnett with some space outside. He's got it. Zion Arnett from beyond the arc.
Yeah, too easy right there for Zion Arnett, able to knock that 3 down. Just 15 made threes coming into this one. He's got another.
Pass was tipped there by Julian Johnson. We're going to take another look at the basket here from Arnett.
Just too much space for him, knocking that one down. Pretty much nothing but net for Arnett.
And shout out to Jason Camardo there, who kind of set a little bit of a pick there on Caden Harris, Arnett's man in the zone, to give Zion enough space there to cash in. There's James, finds Cohen to Smith at the top of the key. Lions moving the ball around, a ton of working pieces in this offensive possession. Now Harris guarded by Johnson. He drives inside, looking for some help. Here's Smith, shot up from Smith. That one doesn't go for the sophomore. This game tied at 38 apiece. Here is Schmid driving inside, kick out to the corner, Arnett. Now Camardo. Camardo left alone, rims out.
Strong board right there for Smith. He's had 6+ rebounds in 5 straight games.
Cohen. Now back to James. James taking his time. Here's Light. To Harris. Back now to James. He's got it on the wing this time. Light down in the low post. Shot is up and good. So a strong finish there from Michael Light to add to his total.
Yeah, and the Lions have done really well in the paint in this third quarter. That was really where they struggled in the first half, and their paint job has been really good in this third quarter.
James racing up the court, running the break. Now backs this one out. Calling for a screen. Doesn't use it. Gets this one to Harris. Cohen from way downtown rims out. Rebound Johnson.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those types of threes from Keegan Cohen. Long NBA-like threes, and they just have not been able to go.
Garrison drives inside. That one looked like it was tipped, and now in the hands of Ryan James. Gloucester doing a nice job slowing things down and playing the game at their pace, guys.
Yeah, right now commanding this second half, and they're just going to have to keep making buckets as they do so right there if they want to keep that control.
Take a look at the basket here. Nice job by Ryan James driving inside, and we've seen that movie a couple times to begin this second half. So James, last game had 11 points, averages 10 points per game, but the interesting thing, Brian, is averages 17 points per game in the last 5 road games.
Yeah, he has been very efficient on the road this season, especially in his most recent streaks of points, and he's really showing that here today at the Castle.
As Connor mentioned, the Knights struggled to play in all 4 quarters. We've really seen them take their foot off the gas in this third as they're looking to get back at it here. Garrison guarded by Light. Nice find inside in the corner. Arnett, a ton of room. Another 3 for a Zion Arnett. A hot third quarter from outside for the junior.
Yeah, and once you give him space, he is elite from beyond the arc. Had plenty right there and was able to knock down another 3.
Yeah, Zion Arnett really picking up the Knights' slack this third quarter. He's really keeping them in this right now.
So here is Wall. That one was tipped by Arnett. Arnett averaging 1.6 steals a game, so he's doing a nice job on both ends. Tip that pass. Here's Wall. Puts it on the floor, looking for some help. He's doubled. Finds Light over on the wing. Now James will look over the pieces on the chessboard. Finds Wall again. A ton of moving parts for Gloucester here. Light picked up his dribble, finds Flag. Guys, Gloucester really taking their time and again playing at their pace.
Yeah, exactly. They have been so strong at controlling this second half.
Speaking of strong, there's another strong rebound by Jake Smith, who's had himself a good third quarter.
Yeah, he has been a huge factor into this lead for the Gloucester Lions, showing that efficiency inside the paint.
Arnett with another 3. Have at it, Zion Arnett, his third 3-point make in this third quarter.
Someone get the extinguisher because he is on fire here in this third quarter. As you said, Strauss, really keeping the Knights in this one.
Another 3 that time. James can't answer back. Smith can't answer back. Here's Arnett. Finds Johnson, now under a minute to play in the third. Garrison driving, hop step into the lane, leaves it short. Gets his own offensive rebound, heaves that one up, doesn't go, but a foul. So another look, Garrison, strong rebound and a lot of contact there from Jake Smith.
Yeah, it's something we've seen from Garrison all year, really not afraid to drive inside the paint and really take it himself, no matter how many defenders will meet him there.
See there, Garrison, 13 points per game. He leads the team in scoring along with Julian Johnson. 62% from the line this year. That one left short, rebound Smith. So here is James, he's picked up by Tummings. Pass to Light. Light lost his defender in Johnson. Nice job by Tummings to switch. Here is James trapped in the corner. That one taken away, and we've got a foul. So it ended up in the hands of Julian Johnson there as he got whacked at the end of this play.
Yeah, and the focal point, obviously, for this Gloucester team is getting the ball to Cohen on the outside, and Sterling noticed that, and they started playing good perimeter defense, and Gloucester, out of halftime, took advantage of that and started pressing into the paint more, and it's benefited them as it's a tie game now.
Garrison at the top of the key, looking. Here's Arnett, already 3 made threes in this quarter. Finds Borsch. Check back into the game. Tummings in the corner, drives inside. Julian Tummings tries to dish this one out, but it's taken away by James. James racing up the court, guarded by Johnson. Pass to Harris. This shot rims out, batted around in the hands of Borsch. Garrison from the logo. Oh, doesn't go there. Almost had that one from half court. We're knotted up here at 45 at the Castle. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. When you take your eyes off the road, the chances of you getting in an accident go up by 400%. For students, more than 3,000 teens die each year in accidents that involve texting and driving. So why are you on your phone in the first place? Your car is not a place to scroll, post, or share things with your friends. The person you're texting would probably rather have you stay alive. So when you're driving, stay in the zone and kill the phone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. This game is all tied at 45 between the Knights and the Lions. And, guys, it was a huge third quarter for Zion Arnett, but we're going to take a look first at the bracket here for the boys. You see there the boys are the 10 seed. Gloucester boys are the 11 seed, so neither of them will be at home for at least the first round. Take a look there. Julian Johnson got whacked again. And now here are the girls. The girls are an 8 seed. They'll host the West Stepford Eagles. The Gloucester girls, the 13 seed. They've got a tough matchup against the Haddonfield Bulldogs. We will be live on Sterling Channel 19 with the girls game. It'll be at 5 o'clock. Lady Knights taking on the Eagles. The boys will be at 5:30 on the road at Medford Tech. And then the way the bracket shakes out is they'll most likely play Camden, who they lost to 112 to 62 over the weekend. We get ready for the fourth quarter. It was the battle between Zion Arnett and Jake Smith in that third. Let's see if that narrative continues. Schmidt is doubled. Finds Borsch. Schmidt in the corner. Cross court to Johnson. Johnson catch and shoot. Front iron. Julian Johnson had 8 points at the half, but has been relatively quiet since. Flag outside, he drives. Pull-up jumper is off the back of the rim there.
Yeah, and Jake, we haven't really called many names besides Zion Arnett and Walt Garrison in this second half. We'll see if Sterling will start to try and spread the ball around just a little bit more here in this fourth quarter.
Here's Camardo, finds Arnett. Arnett puts it on the floor, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, does not go. Rebound Smith. He gets it to Flag. Flag pull-up jumper is good, so the Lions take a 2-point advantage thanks to Marcus Flag. Camardo tightly guarded by Ryan James. And guys, it looks like the Lions have come out with a more aggressive style in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, after seeing them down by 6 entering the second half, they really came out like pretty much a whole different ball club, really starting off hot in that third quarter, making some good decisions with their ball movement, really controlling the pace as we've discussed here in the second half, and that's one of the reasons why they hold a 2-point lead.
Yeah, after watching the first half, it kind of looked like Sterling was going to run away with it in the second half. You know, get a 3 early in the second half and really run away with it. But good job from Gloucester from responding and making adjustments.
Arnett with another 3-ball. He's got 12 points in this second half. Shot up there from Jake Smith. Another basket there, and Jake Smith and Zion Arnett are really just trading buckets back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth, Jake, and As you said, really wanting to see if this narrative will continue between the two of them, and so far that seems to be the case in this fourth quarter.
Take a look at the shot there from Zion Arnett, really feeling himself from the perimeter. Here's Johnson. Johnson, pull-up jumper, does not go. Nice rebound there by Camardo to follow the shot, but he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, great read by Jason Camardo to try and go get that board. Just unfortunate that he didn't have a few, that his foot stepped out of the back line.
So here's Cohen, who just checked back in the game for the Gloucester Lions, guarded by Jason Camardo, right in front of head coach Liam James. Cohen driving, steps back, finds James. James driving inside against Camardo. That one taken away by Johnson. And Johnson intentionally fouled there by Keegan Cohen, not wanting the Knights to go out and run on the break. Only Cohen's first foul of the contest. So Camardo gets this one right back to Johnson. Knights trail this one by 1 with 5:10 remaining here. In the corner, Arnett, another three. Have a day, Zion Arnett, another three-point make. And we've got whistles and a timeout, Gloucester.
Oh my goodness. Are we seeing what we're thinking we're seeing from a Zion Arnett? I mean, has he even missed a three in this second half? Because he is just been so dominant from beyond the arc, and he's making these shots from pretty much anywhere. He's had a couple from the wing. He gets this one from the corner. I mean, wherever you place him, no matter how much space he gets, he is drilling from the three-point line.
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like he's missed one this second half, Brian. He's been magnetic from the three-point line.
He's done a great job from all different spots on the court, whether off the dribble or off the catch and shoot, as we saw right there. And you can see right there, our next TV game will be Wednesday, February 21st. Wow, I just went really ahead of myself there. Girls basketball, it's a playoff game here at the Castle, 5:30. The Lady Knights taking on the Eagles of West Stepford. You can get it live on Channel 19 at youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
I guess all of us a little flustered with our words here within this past minute or two, but a great crowd here at the Castle.
Yes, Ash Wednesday, Valentine's Day here today at the Castle. More importantly, Knights game day.
That is for darn sure, Jake. And what I would love to see is a Knights W.
So here is James working against Camardo. Finds Harris, tightly guarded. Pass was tipped, but Light maintains possession. That one was tipped. Now ends up in the hands of Ryan James. James driving inside. Nice job to work off the screen there and get the basket for Ryan James.
Yeah, Ryan James driving inside the paint. He has been a very efficient point scorer for the Gloucester Lions, especially in this second half. What a way to tie it up.
Here's Camardo orchestrating the offense, finds Johnson. Pass in the corner to Arnett. Arnett thought about a three, now drives inside. That one denied by Jake Smith. Michael Light now dribbling, finds Cohen. Cohen from beyond the arc, front iron. Rebound Harris. Harris swatted by Julian Johnson, and that ball went flying at our cameraman Douglas.
You take a look right there, a strong layup for Ryan James. And Douglas, he's got to watch out. I mean, we saw earlier in the season him get pelted with a basketball right to the shoulder.
It's scary working those cameras under the basket.
Catch and shoot, no good. Second chance just short from Smith as we get back to basketball. Here's Borsch running the break, finds Johnson. Camardo in the corner, thought about a three. Dishes this one to Arnett. Puts it on the floor for Garrison. Garrison hop step, whistles and a foul. Walter Garrison really going to that hop step a lot here in today's contest, Brian.
Yeah, a ton of fancy footwork we've seen. That shot not able to go, and it's sending Walter Garrison back toward the charity stripe. We haven't seen a lot of free throws attempted in this game, but when we have, it's usually been Walter Garrison at the line.
So here is Douglas almost getting hit by that one. Really caught under surprise.
Let's hope he's okay, because he has seen a lot of basketballs fly right over to him.
So now we've got whistles and a timeout. And here's Douglas.
Hey, Dougie P. My glorious king. I don't know why I called him Dougie P. He's not Doug Peterson. I love Douglas, man.
Yeah. So now we take a look at the boys bracket. You see that Sterling is going to play Medford Tech, and then either the winner of Camden and Lindenwold. Camden the higher seed in that one. And for Gloucester, they have Overbrook first. But we take now a look at the girls bracket. They'll be hosting the West Stepford Eagles. You can find that game live on Channel 19. It'll be a 5 o'clock playoff game. You see the Gloucester girls are matched up against Haddonfield. And if they can pull off an upset, those two could eventually meet in the semifinal round.
Yeah, this Sterling girls team has gone through a lot of adversity this season. Obviously, we kind of sound like a broken record talking about that, but it's really something that has to be brought up. I mean, I can't really imagine what Coach McDonald and those girls have had to go through, obviously having some of their star players be out for pretty much the entire year and having to play some unproven people on the varsity squad, and they were able to really get things going. And it's just great to see from that girls basketball program.
Yeah, they'll be hosting, again, as we mentioned, the West Stepford Eagles next Wednesday at 5 o'clock for the first round of the Group 2 playoffs. So a team that lost 4 starters is still hosting a playoff game as now we get back to the action here at hand. Pass was tipped, intercepted by Cohen, now poked around. Cohen heaves one up there from Michael Light. Light in the corner, guarded by Borsch. He's going to slow things up.
We haven't called a lot of Michael Light's name in the second half. He had a really strong first half for the Gloucester Lions.
Cohen left that one short. Saved there by Smith. He's had his name all over this second half for Gloucester. Here's Smith, batted around, taken away by Walter Garrison. Garrison passed to Arnett. Arnett lost it. Pass now back to Garrison. He's doubled and still finds a way to finish at the rim. Walter Garrison spinning away from the double team. Timeout, Gloucester.
Yeah, it took so much contact inside the paint, but Garrison still finding a way to lay it up and in. A great job by Arnett to keep it in bounds. A beautiful pass, and Garrison able to do the rest, finishing at the rim and giving the Knights a 3-point lead.
We're going to take another look at this. Arnett saves that one, not afraid to be great. Got it to Garrison, who was able to score. One more look at it. His foot not on the line there, not on the line by a pretty solid margin, but the ball was over. I think the rule is if the ball doesn't touch the ground, it's still not technically out of bounds. But either way, Zion Arnett doing a great job. Doesn't get the basket there, but a nice job to get the assist and save that one. He's had a tremendous second half here for Sterling. Coach Liam James has to be happy with what he's seeing from his sophomore, Jake Smith, who's done a great job down in the low post, and as well, Ryan James, who's done a nice job. They've done a great job of running the two-man game. So now, out of the timeout, nice off-the-ball cut, and there's Michael Light. Makes it a one-point game.
Yeah, Michael Light obviously having that very strong first half and a great job to come through in this fourth quarter to get Gloucester to a 1-point deficit.
Pass was intercepted there, and layup is up and good for Keegan Cohen. So even though the three ball hasn't been going down for Cohen, he gets the transition layup to give Gloucester the lead.
Yeah, and another turnover there from the Knights, and that's really hurt them in this second half is the turnovers, which are leading to points for Gloucester.
Camardo driving inside. Can't get that one to go. Camardo's going to want that one back.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about in the Haddonfield game is the missed open layups, and there was another one there for Camardo, and that always comes back to hurt the Knights in these games.
Light outside guarded by Johnson. Here's Smith at the top of the key. Poked out, but ends up in the hands of Cohen. Cohen working. Here's Harris. Finds James. James with some space. Fires up a 3-ball. Doesn't go. Rebound Smith. Another basket for Jake Smith.
Jake Smith doing it for the ladies here on Valentine's Day. He has been so good inside the paint today and very well could help lead the Gloucester Lions to a win here on the road.
So now the Lions lead by 3. We've got whistles and a foul there against Michael Light.
And you take a look at it and just, okay, that was the play I didn't think I'd be talking about, but it's all good.
Mr. K sends his apologies. 3-ball, Johnson, back iron, whistles. We've got an offensive foul away from the ball.
All right, so for real this time, we'll take a look. Jake Smith with a nice rebound, able to lay that one in. As I said, doing it for the ladies here on Valentine's Day.
Borsch picks up his first foul. Sterling running the trap. They're going to need a turnover. Short time as we're under a minute. Here's Harris. Finds Light. Nice shot by Walter Garrison just to get a foul off. The Knights struggling here. They're down by 3 and they only have 2 team fouls, so they're going to have to continue to foul. We've got whistles and a timeout. You can take time out of your day to follow Sterling TV 19 on Instagram at Sterling TV 19. Take a look at what's going on around the castle, what Mr. K has going on, who's doing the news, and much, much more. You can find it all on Sterling TV 19's Instagram.
I think Doug is my Valentine.
Doug is your Valentine?
I think so. I think I might want to get him some flowers and some chocolates, give it to him, and
so there is Doug.
There he is.
Brian just said, oh, there we go.
Thank you, Douglas. I love you too, Doug.
So Brian and Doug are Valentines. The cheerleaders scored some baskets. I guess I should shout out my Valentine, who's back in the truck working with Mr. K, Mr. Matthew Strader.
Whoa, whoa.
Back
off.
I called dibs.
No, you didn't.
Connor, I called dibs here on Matthew Strader.
I don't think
first.
no, because I don't think that's how it
But
happened.
I asked first.
No.
He's in my texting and driving group interest.
Okay.
So
and he was in my engineering class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to see who Matt picks after the game. Maybe we'll give Matt an interview. There it is. The texting and driving commercial. Matthew Strader, big advocate for not being on your phone, to stay in the zone and kill the phone while you're driving. Let's get back to basketball. Sterling with a foul there. So foul there on Julian Johnson. His first of the contest. Sterling needs 2 more fouls to send Gloucester to the line and hope for a couple misses, but a lot of time taken off the clock between that. Light to inbound, expect another foul here. Fouls on Camardo there. So we're just going to be playing this game for a little while. Inbound foul. This will probably be the last time until somebody goes to the line. Light to inbound yet again. Finds Harris, and Borsch with a foul there, his second. So here is Harris, averages 7 points per game, had 8 points and 6 rebounds in the last time against Sterling on the 12th of January. Makes the first. Second free throw is no good, so just a 4-point game. The Knights still have to move. Here is Garrison working out of control. Arnett in the corner. Arnett back to Garrison. Garrison for three. Doesn't go. Rebound Borsch. And that one taken away there by James. Foul there on Jason Camardo, so a tough offensive possession for the Knights. But a good job of moving with some urgency. Now I got to hope for a couple misses from Ryan James.
Yeah, if you're the Knights, you really needed that basket to go to make it a one-possession game. Obviously couldn't do so. So again, Jake, as you said, got to hope for a couple misses from the 76% free throw shooter.
First one is up and good. Whistles and a timeout, extends the lead to 5.
You can subscribe to us on YouTube at Sterling TV 19. Find all of our live streams of all of our sporting events for you guys on cable. Also can find tons of commercials, coaches shows with Jake Clark, and much, much more. Again, you can find all that and more when you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And our next TV game will be Wednesday, February 21st. It'll be a girls game here for the first round of the Group 2 playoffs. Sterling taking on the Eagles of West Thetford at 5 o'clock. You can find that game live on Channel 19, youtube.com/Sterling TV 19. And Connor mentioned it as soon as he got on the broadcast. The third quarter really allowed for Gloucester to claw their way back into this game and was a killer for the Knights, and ultimately might be the nail in the coffin here today.
Yeah, as I was saying, it kind of felt like Gloucester came out a completely different team in the second half. Really took control of the pace in that third quarter, and that's what got them out to a lead.
We're going to take a look at Bubby getting thrown up.
Connor Strauss's sister working with the cheerleaders.
Bubby!
Connor, you got to be proud of her.
I got it.
He guesses.
Aww.
So the Knights break the huddle.
Unfortunately, I cannot relate to sibling love as I do not have any siblings.
Aww. That's really sad, but here at Channel 19, we like to treat each other like a family. So I guess in that aspect, you might be able to relate a little bit more. Back to basketball, second free throw up and good there for Ryan James, who's had a pretty solid second half. The Knights got to move. They trail by 6. Here's Johnson, miscommunication. Here's Michael's light, and another foul there. This time, Walter Garrison picks one up.
Yeah, and this one had tough little dry spell here in this fourth quarter for the Knights. Couple big possessions, just cannot get any shots to fall when they matter the most.
One of the players in the game, Michael Light, averages 7 points per game today. He doubled that almost in the first half with 12. 100% at the charity stripe. That stays solid there, going 1 for 1 so far. Second one is up and good, so that 100 stays perfect there for Michael Light. The Knights still have to move with some urgency. Johnson with a 3. He's got it. Clock continues to run, whistles, and a timeout. But a big shot there from the junior Julian Johnson. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, Julian Johnson being that consistent three-point shooter all year for the Knights, able to knock that one down from the top of the key. But unfortunately, there is a chance that this could be too little too late.
And Brian, I think that you're right. We're under 15 seconds, I believe, remaining in this game. And what really is going to come back and bite the Knights in the butt with this one was their, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but they came out kind of slow to begin that second half, and they allowed Jake Smith and the Gloucester Lions to really feast inside the paint. And shout out to Ryan James and Jake Smith, who did a great job with running the high screen. James would drive inside, sometimes dump it off to Smith, and Smith did a good job on the boards. They've had their fingerprints all over the success for Gloucester here in the second half.
Yeah, those two guys really stepping up for Gloucester. Just great efficient ball movement. Started off the half with a 7-0 run. And that proves to be the difference in this one.
Whistles and a foul, so now 5.8 ticks remaining left.
I don't like ticks.
Ticks are not fun. They are dangerous out in the wild. If you're camping, watch out for ticks. If you're watching this out in the woods, be careful.
Also, another question, why are you watching us in the woods of all places?
It's a great question, but I'm not one to judge. Is this game about to come to a close? Garrison from way downtown doesn't go, and that should do it here at Sterling High School. The Gloucester Lions win this one with a great third quarter from Jake Smith. We'll have a post-game show to follow. The Lions victorious here today at the Castle. Liam James notches win number 14 on the season, 64-57. The Knights drop this one. We'll be back with a post-game show right after this.
Have a great day, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for being so kind. Have a great day, guys.
He's so nice! Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. You're trash! I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands. There it is! My God! Holy moly! Magnum! It's beautiful.
Moral of the story, always be nice.
I'm Sean McLaughlin, and I'm setting up a fundraiser for board president and community legend Jay Clark and his family. Some of your favorite teachers and classmates' names will be on jars in the cafeteria. You can donate money into the jars to vote for classmates or teachers, with all proceeds going to the Clark family. The top 3 students and top teacher at the end of the fundraiser will shave their head at the student-faculty game on March 12th.
All you Sterling Knights, I need you to come out and donate to Jay Clark.
I want you. I want you. And I want you.
And I want you.
I want you. I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
I want you. I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
I want you to donate to Jay Clark, and don't be afraid to be great and donate.
Yeah, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200.
Already? It's the first game.
Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, you've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts? That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told ya.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. The Lions get it done 64-57. I'm going to send it over to Jake Clark for the postgame show.
Thank you, Brian. Now joined here by Michael Light. Michael, everything was clicking on all cylinders for you in that first half. Talk about what was going right off the opening tip.
We just kind of like had an executed plan, and we just kept running through it with me, and then we just got open shots, really.
And then the last time you guys were here and played Sterling, it was all Keegan Cohen that really got things going for you, but he couldn't get the shot today. Talk about being a reliable scoring option.
I just do what I usually do. I go out there, put the ball in the hoop, and then if Keegan's not getting open shots, I look for the other guys like Jake or Ryan.
And then you've got a lot of basketball history in your family. Your sister, a coach over at Timber Creek, and then the other sister, over 2,000 points scored at Gloucester High School. What does it mean to have such a lineage with basketball?
I think it's great, really. They just give me all points and tips, really, and I just like go out there and have fun.
Thank you for coming on with us, Michael. Great game today.
Thank you.
So now next up from Gloucester is Caden Harris. Caden, you really play a role of the unsung hero, do a lot of things, dive for loose balls and things like that. Talk about the nature of some things that don't show up in the stat sheet but are really important to coach.
I'm not like a points, like a scorer. So defensive, me being like a defensive player, help the team to a win.
Yeah, and obviously a great defensive player, as you mentioned. You do a real good job down the low post. Talk about some of your favorite things to try and stop offensive players down low.
Just man to man, and I just don't let them get past me.
And then one last question for you. You do a great job on the offensive end, really working to set screens and fade off the screens. Talk a little bit about your role in this Gloucester offense.
If I'm just trying to help my teammate out for them to score, not me. That's how we win. Our plays are already like for screens to help us guys to just drive to the basket and make a layup.
Thank you, Caden, for coming on with this great game today.
You too, thank you.
Now we're going to be joined here by Ryan James. Ryan, tremendous game, and you and Jake Smith really had the two-man game going with the pick and roll. Talk a little bit about when to dish it off or when to try and score and what goes through your head in that process.
So what goes through my head is when I find an open look for my teammates, I'm going to hit them. I always put the team first, and it's great. These guys, like when we're playing together, and right now we're not playing our best basketball, but when we do, watch out.
Yeah, not playing your best basketball, but still being able to get a win here today. Talk about what went right and what was the talk like in the halftime locker room? You guys were down, but clawed your way back in this one.
The talk during halftime was just stay calm. The best team that stays calm wins the game, and we did that tonight, so I'm proud of the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And last question for you. You do a great job of being a facilitator for this offense. Talk a little bit about trying to get other guys involved and maybe not calling your own number as much.
It's good because these guys, I've been playing with these guys since I was younger. I know how they play, and it's great. I know they got my back, and whenever I give them the ball, they're good with it.
Thanks for coming on with us. Great game today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then Jake Smith. Jake, you did a tremendous job in that second half of really attacking the boards and scoring in the low post. Give us a little bit of your mindset of what it was like to try and come out and make a difference in that second half.
Well, in the first quarter, I knew I wasn't playing too good. I knew I had to step it up for my team. So in the second half, I just really came out and played my game. Really had to just go after the ball, go up strong.
And then you did a great job on the offensive glass, getting second chances for your team. Talk about trying to box out and create other opportunities within the same possession.
Well, my coach always says second chance shots will really put the team up, and I think that second chance shots will really motivate the team. And being able to get them just can put us up really big time.
And you're a young player, only a sophomore. Talk about not only this season's expectations, but the future of Gloucester basketball.
Well, I think we're becoming bigger and better every year. Only my first year, so just better than the next every single year.
Thanks for coming on with us, Jake. Appreciate it. Great game today.
Thank you.
And looking around here, might be getting coach here for Coach Liam James. We're going to get Keegan Cohen instead. Keegan, great game today. Your shot wasn't really falling in that first half. Talk about trying to get some of your other teammates involved.
Yeah, I mean, we got other players that can play well, so, shot wasn't up. Every game it's not going to fall every time, so, yeah, just getting other players involved, and, that's how you win, so.
And then you guys were down on the scoreboard at the half, but really clawed your way back into this one. What was the talk like at halftime with Coach?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't point fingers or, do any of that. We just came out with a positive attitude in the second half and played well in the second half.
And then you guys are the 11 seed, taking on Overbrook in the first round of the playoffs. What's the mindset for Gloucester going into that game?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team, but, we play our game, and I feel like we can beat anyone when we're playing our best, so we just got to play our game, and, yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you, Keegan.
Yep,
great game today.
Yep.
And now we're going to be joined by Zion Arnett in one moment. Just walking over. So we're being joined by the man of the hour, Zion Arnett. Zion really turned up coming out of the locker room in that second half with 5 3-point makes. What was going right for you from beyond the arc?
I was just shooting it, keeping it beam. He said, don't think about it, just shoot it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not much thinking done in that second half. You guys weren't able to get the win today, but had an individually great performance. Now looking on to the playoffs, you guys take on a Medford Tech team. What's the mindset going into that game on the road?
It's going to be a hard game, but we just got to play strong. We all got to play as one. We can't play individual. Somebody can't have 20 and then everybody just slacking. Everybody got to work hard.
And then on the defensive end, last question for you, Zion. You do a great job averaging 1.6 steals a game. Talk about how Coach Behringer puts you in situations and positions to go after the ball and be aggressive.
We run a defense where we always in help, and we switch and we communicate, so, yeah.
All right, so that'll do it. Thanks for coming on with us, Zion. Great game today. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Going to send it back to Brian McLaren into the booth. Brian?
Thank you, Jake. Take a look at our next TV game. That'll be this Wednesday, February 21st. It'll be a playoff game for girls basketball. They'll be taking on West Deptford live on Channel 19, as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. But that is going to do it here at the Castle. Final regular season game for the boys. Playoffs will be starting next week for both the girls and boys basketball teams. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brian McLernan. Thanks to Connor Strauss, Jake Clark, and Dan Leakin for joining me here in the booth. And thank you, Mason, for waving these pom-poms right above my head. But that's going to do it here at the Castle. Thanks to Mr. K and all the tech crew for making this broadcast possible as well.